Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Stansel and I will be your instructor for this course. What I want to do in this quick video is first introduce you to myself, and then we'll also talk about the course a little bit, focusing on the course policies and then also where you're going to find your various resources and assignments for this course. So as I said, my name is Dr. Stansel. I got my PhD from the University of Florida in molecular biology. I routinely teach classes on campus and online in general biology and then also in microbiology. Now, I am available to you pretty much anytime throughout the week by email. You can reach out to me. I check my email every day and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. My goal is within 24 hours, but most of the time it's much quicker than that. So definitely feel free to reach out to me anytime you need to. My email address is listed at the top of the course syllabus, and it's also located in Canvas under the Instructor Information. I am a resource here for you during this course, so definitely feel free to reach out to me when you have a need. Now, we're going to go through the course policies, and we'll also look at the course in Canvas so that you can familiarize yourself with where your resources and assignments are going to be located.
This is a look at our course in Canvas. So when you first log into Canvas, you're going to see a brief overview of the course. There's a couple of important links down here towards the bottom of that page. And I'm just going to go through the syllabus briefly and show you around the course and talk about the expectations here. So there's two ways to get to the syllabus. You can click this link down here, or you can click it here in the navigation. I'm going to click it over here in the navigation, and then we have our syllabus listed. Now, at the top of the syllabus is a link to a printable schedule for the course. I'm going to recommend that everybody prints that schedule and post that somewhere where you're going to be able to see it and refer to it often. The schedule is also in Canvas itself, and you can get to that directly if you just click on that link at the top of the page. My contact information is located up here at the top. And just a little bit about this course. This course is meant to be a continuation of General Biology 1. And so in this course, we're going to talk about evolution, that process, natural selection, and also some population genetics, which is the basis of evolution. And then we're going to talk about characteristics of living organisms. And we're going to go through a wide diversity of organisms. We'll start off with viruses, bacteria, plants, and then we'll finally finish it up with animals. There is an embedded laboratory component in this course. Those are going to be online lab simulations. So as far as the textbooks for the course, there is a textbook. This happens to be an open source textbook, and that means that this is a free textbook that you can just read online if you'd like. So there is a link to that here in the syllabus. I've also got a page that you can go through that's going to give you also the link to that. I'll show you where that is in Canvas. And then if you want to get a printed copy of the textbook, you can certainly purchase that, and it's available at a wide range of places. Okay, so that's kind of the main parts of the syllabus that I wanted to point out. If we take a look at the schedule briefly here, sometimes the schedule is a little confusing to students. This is a PDF file, so you can download this if you'd like. So I'm going to download it just so we can maybe look at it a little bit clearer here. And so the course itself is going to be divided up into modules, and we'll have 4 modules in this course, and each module is going to have 3 to 4 chapters within it, and it will finish up with an exam on the content in that module. Now, for each chapter that we go through, you're going to have a homework assignment in Canvas, and you'll also have some lectures that you need to watch. So there are deadlines for those. We've also got our online lab simulations. Those are showing up on the calendar here. And then there is a study sheet assignment towards the end of the module. The study sheet assignment is extra credit, so that is your one opportunity for extra credit. Any points you add on that, you can think of them as being bonus points on your exams. And I think that is a great thing for everybody to complete, because it ought to help you do better on the exams, really, because it's going to help you prepare for them. Now, everything in that module, it has a deadline, but I will accept it until the final module deadline, which, looking at this schedule, is April 3rd. The only exception to that is where you see the little asterisk there, so the study sheet. Because that is extra credit, you must submit it by that deadline. It's meant to be done before the exam because it's preparation for the exam. Okay, so again, if you have something that comes up and you're not able to submit, say, the first homework assignment by the deadline, don't panic. I mean, it's good to try to stick to those deadlines, but if you do miss it, then you can get it submitted for full credit until the end of that module, okay, which you can see that over on the left-hand side is going to be April 3rd. All of the modules are set up like this. You've got homework and lectures for the chapters. You've got a few labs in there, and then you've got a study sheet towards the end, and it finishes up with an exam. Again, I think it's a good idea to print the schedule, hang it somewhere so that you can refer to it on a regular basis. Now, if we go back to the Canvas course, where you're going to find yourself primarily is working in modules. So you can click that link on the left-hand navigation, and the first module that you have is a Getting Started module. So this is really where you should start. This orientation video is going to be posted here. You have a printable syllabus there. Go through the entire thing. I just kind of hit the key points. The schedule is there that you can print. And then here is the page for the textbook. So you can go directly to the online textbook here. You can download the entire PDF file here if you want. If you tend to have poor internet, maybe you want to do that so that you have it and you don't have to depend on the internet connection to actually read your textbook. You can also get it in the bookstore, a hard copy of it if you want a hard copy, but you don't have to have a hard copy of it. The information about your lab is going to be located here. I've got to update these links, so you'll see those updated very, very soon, and you'll be able to click on that link and then actually purchase your lab access. Some information about myself here, just a little about my background, and then just some other things for being successful in this course and what you can expect. So if I go back to the Getting Started module, browse through all of this information here, and then at the very end, there is going to be a quiz. And so you're going to have to pass that syllabus quiz to actually move on to the first module or the course content. That syllabus quiz is just going to make sure that you're familiar with the course policies, the layout, all of that stuff. Okay, so once you do that, and you can take that quiz as many times as you need to, once you do that, you can get to the first module in the content. So if we just click on the first one so you can get an idea of what we have here, the first one's going to be chapter 18. That's your first chapter. There is a link here that takes you directly to the online book, so you can read it there. There's also, in some cases, there might be a supplemental reading assignment that goes with the chapter. That is the case for this one. There is a link for viewing the lectures on YouTube. You do actually want to watch the lectures using the graded assignment link, but if you want to review them later, you can do that here. And then some practice materials. Now, the lectures themselves, if we just open those up, I'll have to fix that for you. So the lectures themselves, they're going to open up there. When you see the lectures, they will have multiple parts to them. So you will need to watch all of those parts. As you go through them, you're going to need to watch at least each part in one sitting. So part one, go ahead and complete that in one sitting. If you don't, the next time you return, it's going to pick up at the beginning of part one again. So once you look at the first ones, I think you'll get the idea of how you need to move through them. Once you complete them, you will have a little checkbox at the end, and you get 100% credit for watching the lectures. There's a few embedded questions inside them just to help make sure that you're paying attention as you go through them. That will be the way that the lectures are graded. When you first click on them, it's going to automatically put a 0 in the grade book. Don't worry about that, because when you complete, so when you finish it, then that 0 is going to turn to your 100%. The very last page, I do recommend that you take a picture of that in case there's any kind of question about your grade on it. Okay, so that's the lectures. The homework assignments, these are Canvas assignments. They're multiple choice quizzes. They might have some matching in there. There's no time limit. So what this means is that you can work on them for several days if you would like. As long as you don't hit submit, you can come back and you can work on it some more. And these are designed to be assignments that you do complete over multiple days, or at least in multiple sittings, because as you go through them, I want you to really think about the answers, look through your book for the answers, look through the videos that have been posted for you for the answers. Okay, so definitely don't rush through these. Okay, and then that's just the way that the modules are laid out. When you look at the other assignments, it's just a matter of kind of clicking on the links that are here, and that should take you directly to the study sheet assignment or instructions for that assignment, and so on. Okay, so that is the way that the course is laid out. If you do have questions, I want you to post those questions in this discussion board over here. So this will be a discussion board that I am monitoring, but also I want you guys to interact with each other and answer questions for each other as much as you can. And that will help everyone to get quick answers to their questions. Okay, so if you have questions about the content, the course policies, anything like that, I want you to post it there. Now, if you have questions of a personal nature, such as questions about your grade, then definitely send those directly to me by email, and I'll make sure that I get back to you as quickly as I can. My turnaround time is 24 hours is what I aim for, but usually it's much better than that. So definitely don't hesitate to let me know if you have questions about anything throughout this course. Okay, so with that said, I hope that helps show you around the course and help you understand where you're going to find the various resources at. And as always, reach out to me if you have any questions at all.